Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back and welcome back to another episode of Garage Review. Well, actually it's a garage showcase today, much like the last episode when we showcased Birdie's garage. Well, today will be a very special garage because for the first time ever, we're going to hear the voice of Saubers. Now, you always hear of the name Sabra. He's always in my streams, but he's always under the category of guys that can't speak because he chooses not to speak in the streams. But for the first time ever, we are gonna hear his voice. Saubers, hello, how are you?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
I'm good. This is the world premiere, not only of your entire garage, but of your voice. How does it feel?
I'm a bit nervous, but I'm excited too. So let's go.
I think you'll be fine. Definitely, you know, I can see because you are good friends with Birdie, right?
Yeah.
I can see stark contrast in that speaking personality. I have Birdie on the channel and immediately he was like, "Oh, hello, blah blah blah." He started talking about God knows what soup, I don't know, but yeah, you're quite reserved. So it's really nice. This might be the only Blossom video where you actually hear Saubers' voice, unless he comes back for another garage showcase. So, all right, tell me about it. Today we're gonna see your entire garage, right?
Yeah, right.
Yep,
yeah.
Every single car. All right, so guys, comment down below what you think of Saubers' garage. It is truly a thing of wonder. So over here, real quick, 75k trophies, 200k plus 200. Well, I can't. What is that number? 272k. Oh god, the map is already getting up to me. But yes, if I remember correctly, you did send this video last year. How old is this video now? About a week and a half? 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. 2 weeks or so.
Holiday, yeah. But I don't think there were any big inclusions, right, into the garage since then.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm just missing a lot of cars still, but
yeah. Saubers is a lot of you may not know. Saubers is a man of mystery, right? Doesn't speak in the streams too much. His garage is a thing of mystery as well. We've never seen it until today. He is missing a lot of cars over here, but let us get into it. So, Saubers, you can pause the video or let me know when to pause the video at any time, just in case you want to talk about any specific car.
Oh, the green one. Just scroll a bit back.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. the old Julia.
Where's the green? Ah, this one. Yes.
There
yes.
it is.
The Nuova. I don't know how to pronounce that.
But I think that's my favorite one of all.
Is that your favorite car in the entire game?
I think so. Yeah, it's so cool.
Wow.
So if I would buy an old car, that would be the one.
So what makes it so significant to you? What makes the Giulia Nuova? Well, what does Nuova even mean?
I think it means new.
Oh, okay. Definitely looks like a new car. Well, what makes it so special to you? Why is this the car that you love so much?
I don't know. It's just so simple in design, and it's. But I think it's also because it's in those old movies, those old Italian movies. They always the police is driving them, and well, I don't know. It's just cool.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh man, that's a question I didn't prepare for.
You can just name one that you like. You don't need to be your favorite. Just name one that you like.
Oh man, I don't know. Just skip that one. Okay. Top Gun.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Mine's Cars. Okay, so one question I do have. Okay, so obviously a lot of people know that I'm not a common collector. I don't like collecting commons. And usually, like when I see people collect two of the same common, it's usually a different tune. Usually, like 1323 and one drag spec. But I can see over here that for your Giulia, for example, two are exactly the same. Is there any reason to why you have two, or is it just because you love the car?
Yeah, I think I thought at the time, well, the green one is better than the white one, and on the left. So I thought, well, if there's any time when it's a common ×5, Italian ×2 in clubs, and it's very, very low RQ, well, that's the time I might be able to use both the green ones, but.
Yeah, you know what though? For an RQ11, that's not too bad. 9.374. Is it medium ground clearance too?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
It is.
that's actually okay. That's not bad at all. I was also gonna mention about the same spec on the Lancia Fulvia. Is it just because it used to be a Blossom choice? It used to be a really good car. I mean, it's still pretty decent to be fair.
It's very good. So if a front wheel drive,
83
and it's
handling
low.
too.
Yeah, it's
Very,
I
very
use them quite a bit. Yeah, good car.
I
Good
remember
car.
when Amalfi Coast released, you kept talking about this one right here, this orange boy. I thought this was gonna be
Oh,
your
man.
favorite, honestly.
Yeah, but mainly because the woman inside, I think.
You know,
But it's a
fun
pretty car too. It's a
Fun
pretty
fact-
car,
Yeah,
and it's a pretty
very,
picture.
very pretty car. But fun fact about that one, I actually have that Max because you loved it so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
I think I
Yeah.
only have 2 Amalfi Coast Commons Max, and that is one of them. And it's literally because you said that you love it so much. And then when you said you loved it so much in the server, I was like,
Yeah.
what is the appeal to this thing? And like honestly, like it's a good looking car. It's a very good looking.
And it is quite good. It's better than most other low RQ Alphas. So
Yeah, one thing I will admit is
you,
that
you did well.
out of every common in the game, like in terms of country, I think
Yeah.
Italian commons are the strongest because they have cars that handle. They have medium ground clearance cars now, and they have fast cars as well, like the Biposto, for example. Because like for Japanese cars, for example, they have twisty cars, but they have no dragsters. So I feel like Italian, because of Amalfi Coast, they have some of the best commons in the game now.
Yeah, but if it's commons, I like playing commons in clubs. But I think I'm pretty much only using the RQ19 Spider
Yeah.
because that wins fast circuit.
See, the 19RQ Alpha Spider is my most used common in clubs. You know why? Because every time there's common in clubs, I only do one race, and I only put in the 5 first commons that I see, and it's always the Alpha. So,
You're
always
lazy.
them. Here's an interesting one. You have a drag spec Fiat Campagnola. Can you tell me the reason behind that? Has it brought you any value at all?
Yeah, it wins twisty road on wet dirt or snow or something.
Against the 323.
Yeah, it is. It does. So that's why I mixed another one.
This is exactly why I do not play the common rarity. That just makes absolutely no sense, but sure. That's a very good looking car. The Lancia Flamina GT, very, very good looking car. Okay,
Yeah, it is.
so I have a question for you. Obviously, like, your main brand is Alpha, right? Everyone knows you as the Alpha collector. Not you, Val. You can go away. Okay, go away. Val, like, obviously, Saubers is the Alpha collector. But if it wasn't for Alpha, if Alpha wasn't in Top Drives, what would be your favorite Italian manufacturer in Top Drives?
Lancia.
Ah, nice. And I think this goes without saying, but what is an Italian manufacturer you would like to see in Top Drives?
Oh boy. I don't know.
Oh.
Are there? Well, yeah. Are there any brands?
Well, actually, you know, let me think about it. Is there an Italian manufacturer that isn't in Top Drives right now?
Well.
No, I can't think of any actually. That was a really bad question. I'm so sorry.
No, it's that's totally fine. I never ever thought about
no
it.
Italian manufacturer missing from the game right now. I don't know. Okay, anyway, moving on.
I don't think so. No.
No, not at all, not at all. I don't think there's a single stock uncommon in here. I think everything here is max. I think when we look at your comments, there's like one stock common, but everything here is maxed, which is pretty cool. Oh, there we go, Fiat Tempora. That's probably max now, though, isn't it?
It is.
And what are your opinions on the Alpha 155? That's my favorite uncommon from Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, I love it, but I know you make like 3 or 4 of those.
Not 5 now.
I can't. Well, gotta love it, but I stick to 1.
There's nothing to not like about it. It's a very good looking car in my opinion. It's a saloon. I love my saloons. Medium ground clearance. It handles well, and it's red. I love the color red. Like is that your favorite color? Is your favorite color red?
No, I don't. I think I know. Green is my favorite color, but.
Okay. Because most of the cars are just all red in here.
Yeah. Well. Can change it, huh?
Well, another question I have for you. What is your favorite rarity in the entire game?
Oh boy.
Because I know that you are a collector.
I don't like super rares,
Okay.
and I don't like. Well, I think it's ultra rares. I think I most like.
Yeah. Is it because of like the value that they bring for like the price it takes to max them?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I completely agree, man. Me too. Me too.
And they are in your hands so important.
Always. Whether you're using them in an event to save some RQ or fusing them away into epics to win you prize cards, ultra rares are like, it's just the bread and body of the entire garage. Bread and body.
Yeah, you can't have enough. Yeah.
But yeah, this is a very good one. The Maserati Ghibli, also known as the Italian version. Well, no, actually, this is a very outdated quote now. It used to be known as the Italian version of the 69 Charger, but the 69 Charger went to Super Rare. I have to ask you a question though. You do not have the 69 Charger in your garage, do you?
No.
Oh, have you ever think about getting one of those?
Yeah, I do. The blue Lamborghini, the Alfa.
Oh yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah, the 2 to 3 wins a couple of tracks.
I think I did see a Top Drives Records comparison. I think it wins like maybe 35% or something like that.
Yeah, it is.
It's just that like for me, it's like I just don't want to memorize. Like that's something like I need to. I need a printer. That's what I need. I need a printer, and I just need to print out every single like Top Drives Records thing because I can't have a million tabs open at the same time. I just want a wall in my house where it's just like nothing but Top Drives Records tabs. I've actually been thinking about this. I want one wall of nothing but Top Drives Records times, and then I want one wall of nothing but you know like in my server I make all the like the clubs track sets, right, the different games and everything. I want a wall just of every single one of them. It would just be so much easier. I don't know why, but that's the dream.
And then there's a new update and every car changes and then you're screwed.
Then I have to throw away everything. Well, the one thing that we can always never change would be the club track sets, because you know that never gets updated at all. Ooh,
no,
here's an interesting one. What are your thoughts on this Alfa Romeo Alpha set, this RQ38 over here? Because this is a car which like I thought it was gonna be really good, but I never use it.
I never use it too, but I like it. It's very cool. And the other one, I should max it 2 to 3, but there's so much to do, so can max them all at once.
2 through 3 on a car of 82 stock handling is still gonna hit 91 though. I think it's not gonna hit 92.
It is.
So yeah, it'll be like 91.1 to 91.7 or something like that maybe.
Well, probably it will draw G-force and it will draw karting or indoor karting, and it will win the mountain slalom. So yeah, I think it will be something. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, obviously, you know your Italian cars very well. Did you know that the Fiat Formula 4 was medium ground clearance?
Yeah.
See, I had no idea. For the longest time, I was like, I don't know why this car is 39 RQ. And then only when I turned it around and it said it was medium, I was like, there is no way that is actually medium. I searched up videos of it online. Not videos, pictures of it online. Yeah, it actually is medium.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like the quirky concept cars. So
you don't like all quirky concept cars, or you just don't like that quirky concept car?
I don't like most quirky concept cars. I like the old, like the pre-2000 cars. I like.
Okay.
And after that, I'm getting a bit picky.
You're very similar with me in this regard then, because obviously I like classic muscle cars, and I like I like early 2000s, late 90s cars as well. Opposite of Canon though. Canon is the concept guy. All right, moving on to Super Rares now. The most hated rarity for the both of us. Well, actually, your most hated. My most hated is common, but I don't like Super Rares as well. One thing I will say is that Amalfi Coast brought a lot of fantastic Italian Super Rares. I bet you agree.
Wow. Yeah, very. And
I'm actually making it my goal to max out every single Amalfi Coast Super Rare because they're all so good.
And last week we had the Amalfi Coast event for a carbon fiber.
Yeah, it ended today.
Or it was yesterday.
Yeah, it ended today.
So I had to I maxed a lot of stuff just to find the good filler.
Did you see the hand that I posted in the server? Because I ended up getting 4th. Yeah. I actually used that right there, the Alfa Romeo Dardo.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, use the same one.
Yeah, I use it on the 1 mile.
Oh really?
Yeah, the good thing
Oh,
was
wow.
because everyone was using the RQ49, right? I bet you
Yeah,
were
me
using
too.
it too. Everyone was
Yeah,
using
me
that.
too.
But the Dardo only lost to it on the 1 mile by 83 points. And I could
Oh,
use
okay.
I could use that saving on RQ to win 2 other races somewhere else. So I would win like 100 to 83. It was really
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fun
Smart
event.
play.
I actually really enjoyed that event, to be honest.
Yeah, smart play.
Yeah, it was very competitive, and it actually relied on super airs for once. It was a very interesting one, and yeah, it was just really well balanced. I felt. Another one which I thought was going to be very useful, but I've not used a lot, is this Sprint 6C. Have you used it a lot?
No, but well, it'll get its moments. I think it's very good.
Yeah. I'm quite sad
But-
though, because like everyone like used to say that, oh wow, this is a super rare 95 handling, it's amazing, and then like the
Yeah.
Janettas came like 2 weeks later, and there was like an RQ40 with 95 handling as well, and it was even
But if
lighter.
it takes ages to get to a certain speed, then it's not worth having a lot of handling.
Yeah.
So it's
Exactly.
the same as that white ultra rare, the Giulietta.
Oh yeah,
With-
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's too slow, so it doesn't. The handling.
It doesn't
the,
catch up in time, basically. Like
No,
it
it's-
can make
that's
up the
true.
space that it loses in the straights. I know what you mean.
That's it.
I
That's
think a
it.
lot of people can agree that TCR, that Alpha that we're talking about, was
Yeah.
kind of disappointing in that carbon fiber event, wasn't it?
It surprised me. It won fast circuit
Oh,
with the
because it
running
was rolling.
start.
It was rolling. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and,
Because the MRI on that was really good. So I was expecting that to win, but if it was a standing fast circuit, it would lose. It did win the
Right.
twisty circuit, not twisty circuit. It won the twisty road as well, but like
Oh,
on
did it?
any of the drags, yeah, it lost to the super air. But yeah, twisty road, because a lot of people were putting the 64 RQ Alpha, 3.594, that one. They were putting a lot of that on the twisty road. The Alpha actually did. Well, they're both Alphas. Well, you know what I mean. The TCR actually beat the 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
mainly because of that handling difference, that's why. But yeah, that's the
Oh,
that's the
it did.
P33 Roadster that we were talking about. That's a very useful
the white
car
one.
that I think almost everyone
Yeah.
has max now because of that carbon fiber event. Can't help but notice in your entire garage, you are missing a lot of key cars, like the Lotus Elise Sprint, the Citroen
What is that?
C2 R2,
I don't know about the Lotus Sprint.
the 69 Charger. Saber, are you aware that there's Koenigsegg and Bugatti in the game?
I know. I
Nice. But you know that there's
Okay,
Lamborghini
let's
in
move
this,
on.
right? Oh, this is
Sorry?
interesting. The 233, the Alfa Romeo 147, the 233 is the 5.20 to 60, right? And the 323 is the 5.1.
Ooh, I don't know, but I know that you need both of them.
Oh yeah, no, definitely it is because the 5.1 is a higher top speed. So yeah, 233 actually
Oh, yeah,
has a
that's-
lower
that's
0 to
correct.
60.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you need both of them.
Thank you, Siri.
The Amalfi Coast has a couple of cars. There's another four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive 51 RQ, I think.
Four-wheel
And
drive, front-wheel drive.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, the GTV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish listed it because I need a second one, but
I need one. Yeah, Amalfi Coast brought out just a lot of good cars in general. Like, I'm
what's-
not the
what's
biggest
the-
Alpha guy, but like, they brought a lot of really good cars.
yeah.
I'm a huge fan of this one though, the TZ2.
Yeah, but I thought it would be better, but there was an event that it lost, well, a lot of races against.
Oh yeah, this car lost almost every single race in that carbon fiber event for me. Either
Yeah.
I lost every single race, or I would put it in really smart places. Basically, like I would put it against super airs, like other people were using.
No, I don't. I think it will only be very good in slalom or something because it's very light
Yes.
compared to the rest.
This
so
car
I
always
think,
tricks me as well. I look at it and my brain always tells me it has performance tires. I don't know why.
okay.
When I think of it, I always assume that it's performance tires, and I always forget that it actually is slicks because I feel like there are no stickers on the car. There's no livery on the car, so then I just immediately think, oh, it has to be a performance tire car. I lost 2 races in that carbon fiber event because I put this in the rain.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like I would lose and I would just be like, oh, the score is like 100 to 480. I'm just like, what did I do wrong? And then I just realized, oh my god, this car is slick. I totally forgot about that.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie, definitely rookie mistake. And then here's another one. I love this one, the GTA Stradale. I love all the GTAs. I think it's pretty obvious. But yeah, I mean, four-wheel drive cars that can handle. See, that's the combination you want. Not like the Audis. Audis are four-wheel drives that do not handle. But at least these Alphas are four-wheel drive that do handle. So that's what makes them so
true.
valuable. And since we're here, what is your favorite ultra rare?
Well, I like the Maserati.
Which one?
You just passed it. No, you just passed it. Just let's scroll a bit back. There it is.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Because
would you ever
it's in
think
real
about
life.
owning one in
It's so
real life?
pretty. Sorry?
Would you ever think about owning one in real life?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'm not. I can afford one, but I would really like one. They sound so good, and they
I
look so
completely
pretty.
agree. I remember watching. I think it was a Top Gear episode, like, or it might have been a Grand Tour episode. When they were.
Oh, I know that
testing
one.
the
Yeah.
engine. Yeah, this dude. It was so. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Naturally, is it naturally aspirated?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
probably
But I don't. Well, I'm not sure.
I realized they have a drag spec version as well. You got one of each actually.
Yeah, I got one of each, and I think the drag spec I use most.
Oh, interesting. I feel like it actually would have been very useful before Amalfi Coast, but now with Amalfi Coast, I think it'll be less useful now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
All the Deltas 5. I mean, this is like the club car to use, isn't it?
Oh, but it's the new mini one out of the Black Forest.
Oh yeah, but you don't have that anyway, right?
I don't have the mini. Yeah, yeah, it hurts.
So it's fine. You're gonna stick with the Auto Delta.
Yeah.
This is surprising. You actually don't have a drag spec 4C. I mean, it has no MRA, but it feels like a Sauber thing to do.
Yeah. Well, then I need a fourth one. Huh?
Yeah, I think it'd be 3.491. I mean, 3.4. It would be a good like quarter-mile car. That's it though. It's got no MRA, so quarter mile is all it's gonna do.
No, but the thing is, I have the 66 one, the 66 RQ, and
yeah, that's better.
it's those low RQ epics. They are expensive to max,
Very.
but they bring so much value because they beat ultra rares everywhere. So and they fit your hand always. So I tend to.
But the thing is
max them
like,
all.
in my situation, every single car that you see here, especially that Stratos, these are cars that I will never touch with a 10-foot pole. But also, in my defense, I also have, other RQ 67, 66 cars like, Mercedes, BMW. Do you know what those are?
No, I don't have them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know right now. This is his entire garage. This is Sauber's entire freaking garage. Okay, not a single. He doesn't even know what a BMW is, bro. That's his entire garage right there. That's the Batmobile right there. The Bat 11 3.494. Very.
Ugly.
Very, very. This is a very interesting one actually. The Di Tommaso. Do you use that a lot?
I only have used it in clubs when it's Italian ×5, and I can there's the car park thing. Then I'll put it there.
But is it actually a useful four-wheel drive standard? Like, is it competitive against? Like, I know it's not competitive.
I don't think so. It loses. It loses against every other. I think.
Oh, that's a shame. Because 86 handling four-wheel drive standard, you think it's really good, but I always thought that there was something wrong with it because of the RQ, and also because it's very heavy, very heavy.
Yeah, but there's not another Italian car four-wheel drive standard.
That's
so
true. When it comes to just Italian rain, that's the best one, isn't it?
Yeah, but it didn't have value in events until now. So.
Fair enough.
Maybe.
And then we have the 037 Rally Collection, still the best in class.
Oh man.
Went up in rarity. Went up like how many?
Yeah.
Went up 7 RQ. Still.
Yeah, and instantly maxed 1323 and 1233.
I actually did the same, but not for the 037. I did it for the Opel Corsa that went up. I went 323 and 233 on the other one.
But I hate to say it, but I don't use them that often anymore.
That's really. I still use it in clubs. Every time there's rear-wheel drive, road less taken, I always use this. Still the number one.
Yeah. I don't like clubs road less taken and well.
That's fair, especially if it's road less taken hot garbage. Nobody wants to play that.
No.
You've got four max Pagani C12s. What the hell, bro?
There was a final for the Suzuki Escudo.
Yes.
I think it was that.
It was a rear-wheel drive Paganis and Lancias.
Well, the top drive gods only gave me this Pagani, so there's a 3-2-3-1 that won all the wet tracks, and I have a 3-3-2 that lost by less than 100 against all the legends.
So what I'm assuming is this: you used 4 maxed Paganis on the C12 to try and win the Escudo, but you got 11th and you didn't win it because you don't have it, right?
Well, you want me to say I sold the Escudo, right?
Oh, that's true. Maybe you did win it, but you sold it as well.
Oh, that's not true, eh? That's not true.
I mean, obviously, we all know what your gameplay is, right? You win Tri-Series prize cars, you sell them, and you use all the money to open Italian premiums.
Oh, you got me there, Blossom.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone watching, they can assume. Obviously, you have my dream car right there, the GTA. I would trade almost anything for that. I would give away my legendaries just to get that GTA. Hopefully,
it's so cool.
It's.
But
so
I was much more happy with the car left to it.
Oh,
So,
of course. How can we can't ignore that.
But that is such that's such a disappointment.
One thing I did realize, a blip in your garage, if I may. You don't have that yellow TZ3 79.
No, I don't.
Do you have it now? Because this video was taken like 2 weeks ago.
No,
Not yet.
I don't.
Okay.
Not yet. No,
I'll give you an offer. I have that. I'll trade you that for the GTA.
No.
No, Alfa for Alfa.
No.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I don't like trading. So
Oh, and
I
also
just
because
want them both.
it's a concept, right? The yellow one.
Yeah.
Fair enough,
But
fair enough.
I want the other one too.
Yeah, dude, the GTA, bro. I want that. Obviously, the Lancia Delta is a car that I've been trying to get for a very long time as well. Since Italian Renaissance, I still don't have that. The Lamborghini Murcielago, I've sold one of those. Actually, here's an interesting question for you. Have you ever sold a legendary Italian car? Ever?
No.
Never. So everything that you see here is everything that you've ever gotten.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, I absolutely love this. Even from an Italian collector, you max out the non-Lamborghinis. I love that. Like, you gotta max out Cinque Roadster, max out TZ3 Corsa. I guess you don't even need the yellow one since you have that. Yeah, the ECV, like, I love how all these Lambos are so
but the ECV, I think that's the most expensive car in my garage, the ECV.
Really?
I opened so many packs to get that one.
Wait, I remember that. You open
Every
premiums,
Every
right?
time there was Lancia packs, I opened Lancia packs.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like my wide body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then there was a weird combination event, and I opened one, and I got a legendary. And it should be an Alfa Romeo or a Lancia car, and it was I think it was a silver Bugatti.
What?
The trash one.
That's one of the worst ones.
And then I contacted support, and the next morning there was an ECV in my garage. So it was.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, honestly, like the ECV is a 1,000,000% better than the Bugatti.
Oh man.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember
so
the
good.
pack you were talking about. Yeah, it was bugged. Yeah, the entire thing was bugged.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I remember about that. It said that you were gonna get something, and it just gave you. It was a regular carbon fiber, basically.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the top end of your garage over here. The big boys. Obviously, I think the LC2. That's your favorite car in your garage, isn't it? Besides the Common.
Yeah, that's such a cool car.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
You know Jakob, right?
Yeah, sure.
Jakob
sure.
always. Yeah, every time I do a garage review for Jakob, he always talks about your Max LC2 in there. He really wants that. He really wants that. You got that too. It's the better Porsche 962. It really is. It's a very good car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful one. Lamborghini Urus Max. It's a car that I've been wanting to max for a very long time, but obviously with the introduction of the Porsche, whatever it is, I want to get that now.
but I use the Urus more than the Lancia, and but that's one car I use most in my garage
The Urus.
more than ever. No, the Urus, no, you're coming to it in a bit.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna come to the car that you use the most in your garage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is then.
The Centenario.
Ah, the best packable Italian car in the game.
Yeah, but that always fits the requirements. You can always use it, and when you can use it, it's always good.
That's true, right? Because it's performance, and Hutch likes to use 2016.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's even been 2 finals where 2016 was a requirement. That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, look at that. This is beautiful, man. Max Sesto. You won that the first time or the most recent?
The most recent one.
Recent. Nice.
So
2.0102.
Yeah, maxed it immediately, and the
Veneno is beautiful.
And the SVJ is drag spec.
Oh my God, it is. But I can see why. It has the best MRA out of all the Lamborghinis.
It is. So, and I've got the other ones I got. So why would I 233 another one?
But if I remember correctly, I think the Huracan Performante actually has better MRA. But then again, it's not by much. So like 0.3 seconds isn't gonna matter.
No, the SVJ wins everything.
Yeah, and the SVJ has a higher top speed anyway. So that's the most important thing. It's the cars that you like.
Yeah.
But
so
hopefully you can max out that SV soon, then your top 8 cars would actually all be maxed. That'd be insane.
No, there's another orange one missing, and that's well, I want that. I think you have that one.
The prize car.
Yeah.
Huracan Performante, the coupe.
Yeah, and then I have them all.
Yeah, that's a good one. It'll come back. I'm surprised that it hasn't had its rerun because it came out once 3 years ago. Literally 3 years ago now. I'm actually surprised it's not been back. It was
you didn't mention that
as well.
You didn't mention I'm missing a pro car and Revolution.
Bro, honestly, I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Oh really?
No, you see all these Max legendaries. Can you even like complain? But yeah, you are missing a Revolution, and most importantly, the pro car, much like Birdie as well. So
yeah, man, yeah. Oh, well, Birdie's missing a lot, right?
That's interesting, actually.
Why?
Yeah, for Monte pro car, I want to look at my own Italian garage now and look in comparison to that.
Now,
well, how long have you played top drives for, Sabra? You've been in my server for a long time.
Yeah, I think I'm playing 2.5 years now, and I'm like almost 2 years in your server.
Yeah, that's insane.
When
did you really start getting competitive?
I think it's since the TVR Sabra. The red one.
Okay, so like the start of 2021. That makes sense because now I'm looking, and you also don't have the Huayra BC.
Right.
Yeah,
that's missing, and I'm missing the Punto, the epic one that wins every city streets.
Oh, that's true. That was given out relatively recently, though, wasn't it?
No, it was just I played at the time, but I didn't really care.
But anyway, guys, that is indeed Saubers' entire garage, the world premiere of his entire garage, as well as his voice. Sauber, before we end the video today, is there anything that you want to say before I ask my final question?
It was nice speaking to you about my garage. I like my cars. So, thanks for having me.
I think the most important thing, if there was one lesson to take for everyone watching over here, if there's one important thing that everyone should notice is play top drives for the cars that you love and for, the niches and the specialities that you love. I mean, obviously, this is Sauber's entire garage, and I think you guys can tell right now that it's all Italian. if you haven't realized by now that every single car here is Italian, then I don't know, man. You better go see a doctor. But anyway, Sauber, one more question before we end up the video. A big one, a very, very big question. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Shoot.
Is your garage better than Birdie's?
Oh well, what a question. Of course it is.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night.